Yo, what is up, my people? A new fresh week. I hope you guys have a great one. Right here is the DPS build of the week, focus build, and I hope you guys really enjoy it, man. Let's do it, baby. So here we go, fam. Personally, I like using this build long distance between you guys. I like to play in the back of the team, usually have somebody else tanking and doing their best. Right here, we're melting. I'm gonna explain the whole build to you guys. We're fighting 5 dudes from AFK clan. Pretty cool dudes. We were having some fun in the server. And yeah, this build hits. It's really beast mode in my opinion. It melts. And I hope you guys like it, yo. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you would run with it. But yeah, before the breakdown, like I already said, you want to keep that distance between you and the enemy and just laser them, beam them. I'm gonna tell you what I prefer, tell you what you might want to run depending on like what type of playstyle you have. And dude, I love this build, man. Just dropping boys easy. And usually when they go head up with you, they usually don't survive. So all right, here we are, my people, and this is the part that I'm most excited to show you the build and what I like and how I run it. Okay, so this is a preference, of course. You can run it however you want, but for PvP, this is how I personally like it. I've tried it a few different ways. I'm basically enjoying my Providence right here for the 10% crit hit chance, and then I have Seska for another 10% crit hit chance. My watch is gonna give me 10%, and then if you need, depending on how much more you need, you're just gonna put it on your gear. Okay, so I'm at 165 crit hit damage, 130 headshot damage, and the health damage that the weapon gives you doesn't really matter because like you're gonna kill people so fast, right? This is right now for PvP. I'm gonna show you a PvE build, which we're just gonna switch out the mass for a damage to health mass, and I use that on legendaries personally. And me and my boy Ronan, we swap in between sometimes and change the build. Sometimes I'll run one shot, sometimes I'll run health, and we just kill the heavies, we kill the dogs so fast with the build, and it works really good in my opinion. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead explaining this build to you though. We have Fenris chest with focus. This is the main talent of the build. This is a beautiful talent, increases total weapon damage by 5% every second you're aiming, while scoped with an 8-time scope. Okay, and you get up to 50% weapon damage once you if you use the pristine example, which is the perfect focus. You're gonna get 60%, and it requires an 8-time scope. All right, just remember that. I'm running a crit hit damage, crit hit chance on the whole build. Every single spot that you can put it in, you want to put that crit hit damage, headshot damage. If you're missing crit hit chance, you want to put that crit hit chance, of course, right? We're rocking with Fox prayers right here for the 8% damage to targets out of cover, which is usually all your targets, especially in PvP. Right here we have Grupo, and that's the whole build. Really simple. We're running with the Vigilance backpack for that 25% damage. If you feel like you need more armor, you could run with Bloodsucker, or you could run with Adrenaline Rush, depending if the people are always getting on top of you. I would suggest those talents, but if you're able to keep the distance, I will go all red. If for some reason you can't keep the distance between you and the enemies, usually that happens to be a team thing, I would just run with some blues on this, some defensive attributes, some defensive core attributes, depending on how much you feel like you need with the build, right? Other than that, I'm running a P416. I like how it feels, very accurate for me, and it tops off at 115 base damage. But I'm running Ranger because I'm always trying to keep that distance, and this is giving me amplified weapon damage for 2% for every 5 meters. All right, so sometimes I'm like 30-40 meters from enemies, and that's that nice damage, right? Right here we have In Sync on a file. I've been messing around. The 40 mag is kind of tough sometimes, but you know, any AR you're comfortable with that you could put an 8 times on, I would just use that. And this is the 8-time scope that I'm using, the CQB SS, headshot damage 30%, and then I'm rolling with a crit hit chance on my other slots to make up until I have a max crit hit chance, which is what I want to have on the build, right? For sure. So something real simple for you guys today. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the PvE version, and this is the PvE version of the build that I use. And I'm using only difference is a y'all mask to give me that 10% health damage, which is what I use it for, to kill heavies mainly, right? So 2 Providence, and we're just losing the group on this build. And then I also use this at times whenever I'm really close to the enemy. The Ravenous is insane if you have it. If you don't have it, I would probably use Sweet Dreams just in case enemies get real close to you. You can melee them, one shot kill them. Yo, appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope they helped. Closing thoughts as far as the focus build goes is just, you know, you got to aim down the sight to the 8 times. You got to hold the sight. Whenever you're reloading, you just got to hold it like if you were aiming down the sight, and you'll keep your buff forever. You could also like toggle the aim. That way you're just like holding it and letting it go every like, you know, less than a second or two to continuously keep that buff. All right. So other than that, thank you guys, man. If you ever want to support me over here on YouTube, you could also join the crew and you'll become subscribed to the channel. And there's different tiers, whatever you want to support for. And I appreciate you guys. We're going to be over there on Twitch right now hanging out. If you guys want to come through, it's live streaming and we're going to be chilling all day over there. So I'll catch you in a little bit. Salute, baby, and peace, man. I'm going to be checking out the Warframe too. I don't know if you guys are into Warframe or not, but if you are, we have a global code that is macho, so you could get our glyph on any platform. In case you like Warframe, Warframe is going to be popping this week in my opinion, and check it out if you want, man. Catch y'all later. Peace, baby. Let's go.